This is the Scrap Metal and Recycling Report brought to you by BENLEE, Roll-Off and Open-Top Trailers, and Raleigh Goldsboro Metal Recycling. Today is Monday, November 16th, 2015. The story remains the same as it has been for months. Markets are great for those that are buying steel, copper, and aluminum for making their products, due to prices continue to decline. Related, the 6+ year new lows are hurting material suppliers, steel mills, scrap yards, and those that recycle all types of materials. U.S. steel production continues its downward slope, which is a key reason for the major cutbacks of scrap steel purchases and therefore lower scrap steel prices. U.S. oil drilling rigs, which consume large amounts of steel, had their count go up a bit last week, but overall they have been trending down for a year as oil prices have been declining. Steel prices continue to decline, and scrap steel is now about 1/3 of what it was 21 months ago, a frankly staggering drop. Copper declined all week as China demand continues to fall and production stays fairly high. This 5-year copper chart shows copper closed at a new 6+ year low of about $2.16 per pound. Goldman Sachs, the major Wall Street investment firm, released a report last week that said global increases in copper production could have copper falling to $2.04 by the end of 2016. This would be an almost steady drop from the record of $4.66 in April of 2011. Aluminum finished the week about where it started. It's really like copper, near 6+ year lows. Sadly, there were multiple announcements last week of scrapyard closings around the United States. The world's largest metal recycler, Sims Metal Management, announced a number of very positive financial results for the past year. To ensure meeting their 5-year plan, they announced a resetting plan in reaction to the new norm, as they called it, in pricing and lower volume. They said they will redesign, close, and divest facilities. As we see it, there was disturbing news from Detroit last week. GM announced that they will be importing a Chinese-made Buick, and Ford announced that at its current model year's finish for production in the United States, the Mustang and the Lincoln Continental will be the only cars Ford will make in the U.S. They'll just make trucks here. Related, many people are not aware that a Chinese company, BENLEE, owns Volvo Car Company of Sweden. BENLEE announced a number of months ago that they too will be importing a Chinese-made car next year as a Volvo. Lastly, the Dow Jones Industrial Average had its worst week since August, which hurts confidence in the economy, and in the past few hours, Japan, the world's second largest manufacturer of steel, released that they are officially in a recession. As for positive news, this 8-year chart shows that oil prices are near 2009 lows after the economic crash. Low prices remain very positive for the global economy, as low prices are like an enormous tax cut for the world. Record output by Saudi Arabia and warm weather in the U.S., meaning less home heating oil use, is bringing lower gas prices, which should help consumer spending this holiday season. Some of this extra money is already going to buying new cars and trucks. 2015 could now be the best year in American history for the sales of U.S. cars and trucks. Lastly, our thoughts and prayers go out to the people of France and the families of the American and others that were killed last Friday. With that, we hope all have a safe and profitable week. My name is Greg Brown.